Now there's been a new development in the scandal surrounding British comedian Russell Brand with a fresh allegation of sexual assault. London's Metro Police has received a report of an alleged sexual assault in 2003, which is not part of the media investigation.
The 48-year-old actor and comedian has been accused of rape, assault and emotional abuse between 2006 and 2013. He denies the allegations. US broadcaster Cooper Lawrence joins us now live from New York. Good morning to you, Coops. Well, this is a huge development in the story.
Yeah, Nat and Shervo, this is a big development because now it's getting the police involved. So these are more than just allegations. This is actually going to be an investigation. So now it's escalated to the next level.
And then we've got people who've talked about him over the last many years, haven't we? And one of them is Dannii Minogue. An interview she did has resurfaced from 2006.
Oh, yeah, she held nothing back. She called him a vile predator. She called him crazy. She called him a sex addict. I mean, she really went there. And she talked about how when they were together, not dating, but when he was interviewing her, he wouldn't take no for an answer. He was all over her. And she couldn't wait to get out and let everybody know that he was a vile predator. That's the word she used in 2006.
One thing we do know about Russell Brand, Coops, is that he is very outspoken. He came out initially in denial of these allegations hours before the accusations were known in public. Has he spoken since, and is it very likely that his commentary will continue throughout?
Has he spoken? Well, ish. So he performed on Saturday and he did sort of acknowledge what was going on. He didn't come out and say anything. What he said was that he couldn't say anything. There was an audience of 2,000 people. There was a woman who held up a sign saying, "We support you." So his fans are his fans and they're sticking by him. And he said, you know, I'm going to give you guys a great show and there's certain things I can't talk about, as you know, so please respect that. But so I think that he probably will take to his channel again and say something, but probably not too much, because now that this is becoming an investigation, he doesn't want to say the wrong thing and then they use that against him because now it's on video.
Yeah, so in that initial talk, he said he was very promiscuous in years gone by, but he says every sexual relationship he had was consensual. Let's talk about what the allegations are, because there's this one woman who's now gone to the police. But in this Channel 4 investigation that we're seeing footage of here, I think there were 4 or 5 women accusing him of sexual assault and one of rape, weren't they? And they're pretty serious allegations and quite graphic in nature, weren't they, Cooper?
Yeah, they're very graphic, and there's a lot of evidence because afterwards there was one woman in particular that he texted after, allegedly, according to her, and basically apologized and kind of acknowledged what he had done and said, you know, sorry if I scared you, sorry about what I did. There's another woman who was 16 at the time, and she has evidence. Not only evidence, but he sent a car from the BBC to go pick her up at school to bring her to his house. He referred to her as the child. He gave her a little nickname. And she has some pretty damning allegations against him as well. All 4 of the women do, but the fact that they have evidence, and then one woman right afterwards had gone to a rape crisis counseling center, so there's also on record that she had gone and sought help right after the incident with him.
Yeah, and the interesting thing here is Channel 4 and the BBC doing their own investigations because, as you say, that car was coming from the BBC apparently, and what they knew, and anyone in those organisations, what they knew at the time, if anything. Thank you very much, Cooper Lawrence, for updating us there.